PGA program and candidate Christian Burt. Getting hit again. Now, you got your PAT test coming up September 1st. Do you feel ready for that? Yes, I'm feeling pretty good about my game. So, what kind of improvements have you made? Yeah, last October I kind of realized that there was 5 areas to my golf game. And if I can improve like 2 or 3 strokes off of each of those areas, I can see a dramatic change in my game. So that's what I'm looking for. What kind of things did you do mechanically? Well, I found out that my takeaway was, I was actually taking it outside, and I would kind of keep my right elbow over that, so I pulled a lot of shots. And so when I tucked in my right elbow and of course took it online, I started hitting a whole lot of shots straighter. That really helped out. The other thing that I did was I lengthened my backswing, so I think that gave me some more power. Was there any short game improvements? Yes, I read Dave Peltz's Short Game Bible, and he had a chapter on wedges I found really interesting. It kind of help you be able to hit those wedge shots between 20 and 100 yards in. And so I've been applying a lot of his techniques to those, and I think it's been giving me a lot more confidence in those type of shots. How about putting? Yeah, I read Dave Peltz's Putting Bible, and in that I learned a lot about the mechanics of the putting stroke, and I realized I had the ball too far up in my stance. Because of that, I would pull some of my putts. And so when I put it back in my stance, then I noticed I started hitting more stuff online, and I started making more putts. I heard you're doing some physical fitness stuff. Yeah, I came across Tyler's Performance Institute and Joey D, and they really helped me out a lot on my physical fitness side and the exercises I started doing over the winter time. I noticed I gained about 4 pounds of muscle, and that seemed to really help out with my driving distances. Did you make some equipment upgrades? Yes, I changed out my driver, 3-wood, my 2 wedges, and I know my driver, I've really upgraded that one. It's went from a 10 degree to an 8 degree to something newer, and then a little stiffer shaft, and I think that helped me out. I went from hitting it 250 to 270. So it gave me another 20 yards. The 3-wood had an old Ping I2 3-wood, and it was made out of persimmon wood. So I switched into a tailor-made metal wood, and that helped me out, gave me another 10 yards in my 3-wood. And then I had a Ping I2 beryllium copper sand wedge and a Ping Zing 2 lob wedge, and both of them were on the illegal list, and so I went ahead and changed those out for some Ping wedges, and so I've got some really good equipment I feel now. You struggled mentally in the past with pressure. How are you handling your mental game now? Yeah, first I was using my pre-shot routine, meant to develop a pre-shot routine and how important that is to play consistent golf. And so I've been using that in my practice rounds to kind of be able to help out with all that. And so create some consistency mentally there in the game. The second thing is learning how to visualize. Jack Nicklaus talks about he never hit a shot that you couldn't see. So I'm learning to be able to see shots and stuff. And I've noticed when I'm able to do that, I can hit the shots that I want. The problem is I don't always able to see, so I'm still working on that. But it's coming along. Has this helped out statistically? Actually, yes. I've noticed that my fairway percentages really haven't improved a whole lot, just slightly. Instead of hitting 2 fairways around, I'm hitting 4 fairways now. So kind of gone up just a little bit. Lafortune, luckily, is a forgiving golf course, so I can kind of spray it a little bit and be fine. The big thing I was looking at was greens in regulation, and if I can hit more of those, I'd be doing great. So my target was try to get up to 50%, and I've got several rounds where I'm at least 50%. Even on my bad rounds, I'm still hitting 50% of my greens, so I'm really excited about that. And then from there, I just need to get up and down about 4 times, and I'll have no problems at all breaking 80. The tricky thing is my putting. So I've been working on that a lot, trying to get 3 putts eliminated and try to make more putts. And so that's going to be the thing. Does playing on a course that you're familiar with help? It can work against me also. How? Par on Lafortune is 72. And so I'm thinking, hey, I've got 15 strokes that the PGA's giving me. And so that would be 159. And I'm just like, wow, I shot 160 last time. So, I just got to do a stroke better and I'm in. Well, they're actually going off of course ratings. So since we're playing from the green tees, the course rating is 70. So I still have to shoot 155 on a par 72 course. So now instead of 15 bogeys to play with, I've only got 11. Strategy? So what I need to do is take some of these par 5s and turn them into par 4s, play them that way, and then I'll have my 15 bogeys back. So is there anything else? Pray. Just if God wants me to pass it, I'll pass it. Last October when I played, I shot 88 as an opening round. I could not do anything right. I'm missing fairways, I'm missing greens, I couldn't get up and down, I couldn't make any putts. And then the second round, I shoot 72. It's the absolute best round I've ever had at Kickingbird Golf Course. And this is a course I've grown up with as a kid. And I was like, so what was the changes? Was it that I relaxed? Was it that I got my tempo back? I made a swing change? I mean, what? And so, in your rounds of golf, you're going to have lucky bounces. You're going to drain really long putts, or you'll hole out shots. And I personally believe God has a hand in all that stuff. And so I'm just going to get out there and focus on what I can control and just give the results to Him. See what happens. So I'm looking forward to it. Thank you, Christian. Thank you for coming out, answering those questions.